Hello, this is Christopher Dawes, part of the IBM Forms team, and I want to spend a couple of minutes talking to you today about the new features that are available in Forms Experience Builder version 8.6.2, which came out on November 2nd. So in order to do this, we're gonna take a look at two applications. The first one is my demo application here. There are a couple things we're gonna look at. The first one is changes to images and media elements. There is now an alternative text field where you can supply some alternative text that's going to be used by screen readers in order to help those who might be visually or impaired. The next feature that I want to show you is related to lists. Within a list, you used to have to enter each value manually, but now there is an Import Choices button where you can specify a list of comma-separated values. So I'm going to copy and paste my states or countries from the spreadsheet that I have, and you can see that I've pasted two columns. One is the name of the country, the second is the abbreviation of the country. And when I click import, it is then going to create all of those choices for me, as you can see here. I no longer have to enter them manually, which is great. Click OK, and my drop-down is configured. Now we look at a couple of other ways that this can be done. So if I was to take something like, I can enter them manually. So red, something like red, green, blue, orange, new rows. You can see that in this particular case, it created with the displayed value and the saved value as the same because I didn't specify anything different. We'll look at this list and we'll do something a little bit different. If I go red, green, blue, orange, and I say it's comma delimited, and I click import, then you can see that it also imports them with the displayed and saved value is the same. So a couple of different ways that you can import those choices, but it does save you from having to enter them manually. Now you always still have the option to connect your lists to a service and pull in that list data dynamically. The next feature that I want to show you is, and I'm going to open up a different application for this, is a new tab that's been added within the design interface, and it's called our Events tab. The Events tab will show you all of the JavaScript that is part of your application. So every little piece of JavaScript that you've written, whether it be in an item or in a page event or in the form event or at the application level, is all displayed here for you. And we can take a look at the different aspects here. So in the global JavaScript, we have files and we have any JavaScript that might be in the onStart event. And as you can see here, I do have quite a bit of JavaScript written in the onStart event for this application. Then we have the form events, and each of these, so for every form you have in your application, if I minimize all of these, each one of these represents a form in my application. And so if we take a look, we're going to see all of the events and all of the items where there is JavaScript. So I can click on any one of these and it will take me directly to that item's JavaScript. I can edit this JavaScript here in this window. Perhaps I'm looking for a specific keyword. Let's pick one here. Get shared data. It will then return all of the events where that key is used. Maybe see if I can find one that is maybe less used. Again, if we filtered the list here, if I want to add an event, like add JavaScript, I can click the add button and add to an event of the currently selected item, or I can drill down into my form, find the item that I want to add the JavaScript to, and then select the event where I want to add that JavaScript. So a great utility here where we pull all your JavaScript from throughout your application and we present it in a single view that will allow you to very quickly find what you are looking for and edit it in a single place. Now, you can still access all of your JavaScript from your individual objects. And if we go here, we can see that I can still get to the Events tab for each individual item. I can still edit the JavaScript that's here, but if you are not sure where the JavaScript is that you want to edit, then the Events tab is a great place to go and do your searching and find the JavaScript that you're looking for. There are several other new things that have been added in 8.6.2. I am not demoing them as part of this video, but please take a look at our What's New document in the documentation to become more familiar on those new features. Thank you very much for your time.